자, 가보자.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
유니티에 대해 이야기하고 싶습니다.
Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside. Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
한 가지 특이한 것을 발견한 것에서 시작되었다.
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
너무 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하는데. 무리인 줄 알지만 협조는 해달라.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
그 순례자는 스타본인가?
I'm not sure if he was. But if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible.
이야기를 들어보자.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave?
너무 특이한 표현이다.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
오케이. 그들과 이야기해보자.
The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
외교관 쪽은 그게 안 되나?
We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
이 새끼가 짬 처리하네. 순례자 이야기를 하고 있었다. 그에 대해 더 알고 싶다.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow.
4번의 전투와
That is all.
120번의 자전? 이전에 이야기한 적이 있나?
Yeah, I mean, he's always going on about trying to bring people of all beliefs together. Really wants there to be some shared story or origin. Look, I like the Keeper, but belief is the problem, okay? We don't need a shared narrative or theology. We need to help each other in practical terms.
오케이.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of 2 what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of 2 that.
어떤 메시지가 숨겨 있을지도 모른다.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
유니티에 대해서 아는 게 있나?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or in mathematics, it would mean 1, like the one, the first or the beginning.
오케이, 고마워.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
나 돌아왔수다. 어? 얘 어디 갔어?
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
계몽자의 이야기에는 2번째와 2라는 단어가 등장했다.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
발룬 광신도에게 물어보니 진아는 120일 동안 4번이나 싸웠다.
If there really is a location the pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
인피니텀 아덴담은 무엇인가?
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
무슨 건담도 아니고. 필요한 것은 다 갖춘 것 같다.
Oh, you figured it out then. Well, good. I hope you find it. The true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
나는 기도하는 것이 아니다.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds the belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it?
그렇다고 해서 미리 정의할 수는 없지.
So you're committed to keeping yourself from seeing unity as anything other than a rational objective, a goal you're bound to reach. Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Starting landing procedure.
캠프인데 이건? 누구 있나요? 없는 거 같고. 이렇게 다른 거 없지? 마지막 설명. 정답을 알 수 없다. 계속 알 수 없을지도 모른다. 하지만 모르는 것이 편안해졌다. 내일이 아니기 때문에 도망칠 필요가 없다. 남이 내 이름으로 만들어 놓은 것을 고치기 위해 분주히 움직이는 것이 아니라 목적을 가지고 무언가를 만들어낼 수 있다. 다른 한 명은 남겨둔다. 세상에 그가 있을 자리는 없다. 굳게 내버려 두면 된다. 나는 살아서 눈앞에 펼쳐진 거룩한 우주를 깨우치자. 모든 것을 알기 위해서는 시작을 찾아야 한다. 하이라2에서는 섬이 전갈을 숨기고 전갈의 비늘이 진실을 감춘다. 이건 또 뭔 소리야?
Time to leave this place behind. Hell of a view from here.
하이라. 갑자기 발룬이 왜 시비를 걸어?
Your chords are right on the money.
하이라 시스템. 하이라 2. 뭐지? 배송용 박스? 난 필요 없고. 고대 유적지.
Gear looks green, ready to land.
와, 저기 저만한데 착지를 해? 너무 타이트한데 들어간 거 아니야? 일단 함선 일어나기. 뭐 하는 데야? 그래서 여기 뭐 하는 곳인겨? 안녕. 강한 영역 의식. 얘는 시비 걸겠는데? 아, 너 이거 뭐야? 상형 문자? 이거 움직이라고 이걸. 쟤네 너무 시끄러운데. 전갈의 바늘. 이게 전갈의 바늘일 거 아니야. 탑 아래로 한 칸. 지도인가? 여기 왔어. 이렇게는 못 알아보겠는데? 전갈 자리에 꼬리로 가라는 건가? 위엔 뭐 없니? 여긴 뭐 없고요. 스캐너에도 따로 반응은 안 따지고.
Another jump down. Take that, Dad.
It can't be. You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
얜 뭐야? 왜 여기 있어? 무슨 말인가?
Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do. And I haven't been disappointed.
자, 2라운드다. 항복하지 않으면 파괴하겠다.
I yield, Constellation. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
딱히 알고 싶지 않은데?
Speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you.
그
It's
새끼잖아.
only fitting you should join us.
네온 궤도에서 덤빈 놈이잖아.
As long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers
아니 나한테
you
털린
must
것들이 왜 저래?
desperately want.
너희는 나에게 털렸고 나에게 이미 탈탈 털려놓고 난 더 강해졌는데. 평화 협상?
Not a bad description, actually.
We'll explain when we meet. In person.
믿을 이유가 없다.
I told you I would leave you alone, and I did. Don't make me regret that decision.
You killed one of their own. They have good reason to feel threatened.
All of us should feel threatened by each other. That comes with the territory. The question is whether you take the risk and talk to us, or you can run away and bask in the dark. Your choice.
도킹하기? 일단 세이브 잠깐 하고 쏴! 뭐야? 그럼 불러오기 좀 할게요. 나 왜 무기 발사가 안 돼? 막혔네? 몸통 박치기. 아, 데미지 자체가 막혔나 본데. 퀘스트가 안 떠가지고 일단 도킹을 해야겠나 보네. 물론 1, 2, 3, 4. 일단 도킹 해야겠다. 아예 무기가 잠겼네요.
Airlock integrity looks good.
무기가 안 꺼내져.
Hello. Again. Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix?
그놈들의 배?
I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
우리는 대화를 요구했지만 너희들은 공격했지.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
그래서 죽여서 뺏을 계획이로구만.
Good. Hold on to that determination. Because you're about to learn there's a higher prize at stake.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
Not a relatively expendable Dusty anymore, are you? Look at where...
잘해? 뭔 짓이지?
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
하지만 사람들이 가까이 오지 못하도록 했지.
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
얘는 닮은 꼴이 없는데?
You mean yet? Go through the Unity 1,000 times and you'll gain a better perspective. I have hopes for you. Higher hopes than the other members of Constellation. They all end up like the emissary.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
난 둘 다 관여하기 싫어.
You're already in it. With artifacts comes Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunters?
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
난 그냥 갈래.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact.
뭐야?
But also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way.
직접 확인해야 한다라는 말을 좋아한 번역 오류 좋아하는군.
I do not always know if you are a person I should be helping. Forgive me. I have also found that advice is a poor substitute for experience. I ask you again, go to Earth's moon. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
이제 들 수 있군. 와우, 데미지 꺼져. 아, 조종할 수 없습니다. 죽이는 게 아예 안 되네요. 나 그거 왜 인칭잖아. 아니 피통 떠가지고 죽일 수 있을 줄 알았구만. 어쩔 수 없지. 불러오기.
Landing site's clear. All green here.
에이. 또 나올 텐데. 꺼지세요. 아, 궁금해졌다. 다음에는 저격총. 다음에는 제가 한번 제압해볼까? 잡을 때마다 너무 눈뽕 아닌겨? 다음은 저기 프레야? 얽힘. 니시나 연구소. 가봅시다.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
와, 안개 개쩐다. 코앞도 못 보겠는데? 일단 연구소는 겁나 높은 데 있구만. 왜 저기 안 내려준 거야? 왜 이래 표면? 그냥 로딩이 안 된 거구나. 가보자. 뭐 때문에 메이데이를 친 건가? 없는 것 같은데? 아니야? 요.
National Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
구조 신호에 응답했다.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal. Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
고에너지 연구소에서 폭발 사고가 있었다고 한다.
Really? The High Energy Research Lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. What's inside? Stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome.
뭐지? 겁나 수상한데? 아니면 저 그 인공위성도 잘못 넘어온 건가?
Step forward.
야,
Scan is clear. One moment.
문 열어줘.
Attention all. I am declaring a cordial. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol Delta. Use out. There. Be right with you.
뭐지? 겁나 수상한데? 문 열어줘요. 아이 미친놈아 문 열어줘. 그래서 뭐야?
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director.
소장이 누군가?
Kaya Patel, our Administrator and Research Director. 28 years in quantum particle physics, or so I'm told. It's beyond me.
오케이.
We'll take the back way up.
여긴 어디예요? 열쇠 필요. 소매치긴 안 통하고 열쇠 필요.
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything.
보통 보안 담당자면 저기서 기다리게 해야 되는 거 아닌가?
Nishina,
오 뭐야? What the fuck? 뭐예요 이게? 야 무슨 암네시아야? 디멘시아야? 애들 다 뒤졌는데?
what the? Easy, easy! What the hell was that?
일종의 이상 현상이다.
What are you talking about? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
전투를 벌이고 있었다.
But there's nothing here. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tech? Who are you working for?
스텔스 기술이 있었다면 복도에서 얘기하지 않았겠지.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out.
뭐요? 일단 장전해
Come
놔.
on, this way.
또 끌려가겠다.
Who's there?
너 누구야?
Thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
음주력고 탈수.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here?
휴지가 소장님에게 안내하고 있었는데 여기로 끌려왔어.
Hughes? Ethan Hughes? But he's dead. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
사고가 뭐야?
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
왜곡에 대해 설명해줘.
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
오씨, 뭐야?
Disappear. We should. Wait. He's back. All right. Let's go.
가자.
This way. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
야, 빨리 가자.
Director.
Thank you. Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has
나
to be a
방금
rational
기록을 하나
explanation for all
가져왔는데
of
말이야.
this.
당신 실험에 대해선 이미 들었다.
What does our research have to do with this?
No, it's fine. Let's start there. This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. 3 months ago, our chief engineer was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
3개월
We still
전.
don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
그 탐사기가 왜곡의 힘을 공급하고 있다.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
보안 시스템을 오버라이드 할 수 없나?
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
이 왜곡, 이것이 유물이다.
An artifact?
그 능력들을 직접 목격했다. 그래서 여기 왔다.
Really? That's all you're gonna say?
No, fair enough. You have a prior connection with them then. Maybe that's why this is only affecting you.
저게 뭐라고 생각했던 거야?
We didn't know. That's why we were researching it. That is science after all.
다른 사람에게 영향을 미치진 않는가?
So far, no one else has reported anything unusual.
그 남자는 뭐야?
Either it's your prior exposure to these artifacts, or perhaps simply the fact that you're an outsider here.
계속 왜곡은 일어나고 있다.
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
이 연구소는 불타버렸고 라파엘이 유일한 생존자였다.
Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait, burned out? The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
그가 죽었다고?
Presumed dead. As Maria said, the research level is still locked down, so we don't know exactly what happened.
If he survived, he could have ended the lockdown, but...
일단 멈출 수 있는 방법을 찾아봅시다.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
다른 우주에서 하면 되지.
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab, so clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
에어 장치에 대한 얘기를 했었지 않나?
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Come with me. The control unit is in a
아이
fabrication
또
lab next door.
가면서 겁나 전원 당하겠네. 빨리 갑시다.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
쪽으로. 라파엘.
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
소장을 만나고 왔다.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
얘 따라오는 거야?
I just want to get out of here.
오케이. 탐사기는 어떻게 멈추나?
I'm not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess.
그냥 갑시다. 어이.
Holy, what the? You? How did you? Breach! Go! Everybody out! Run for it! Out of my way! Hey, cover!
아이고, 또 걸렸다. 여긴 또 어디야? 야, 나 어디로 끌려갔던 거냐? 아이 소리 보소. 소리 극혐인데? 경비실 컴퓨터 아카이브 조사팀 보고서 탁시 조사 데이터 다운로드 이제 어떻게
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
그래서 어떻게 가?
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
오케이. 야, 나 여기로 끌려왔어.
Oh, it's you. You realize you just poked into my locked office. So much for security protocols.
일단 문을 열어줘.
Sure. Not like it's stopping you anyway.
자꾸 끌려다니네. 야, 왔어.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
다른 우주에서는 막혀 있었어.
Alright. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the?
끌려가겠구만. 이건 뭐야?
Okay. It looks safe to approach. What in the world? It's just exposing it somehow.
내가 가볼게.
Step into the distortion, please.
알았다.
Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. All right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91.
오케이. 제어 장치를 얻었고. 요.
What happened? Are you all right?
잘 됐네.
So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over.
뭘 해야 되는지 알려줘봐.
If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
오케이. 요. 그래서 뭘 얘기하고 싶은
Well
거야?
then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us.
슈레딩거의 상자지 뭐.
Exactly. And when you shut down the experiment, the probability function will collapse. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in, at that moment, is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
모르겠다.
If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe, you don't have to decide now. But when the time comes, please, keep them in mind. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
All right. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
여기서 왔다 갔다가 되고.
A security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
가자. 자, 저게 그거구만. 밑에 애들 좀 있고. 우주를 바꾸거나 그걸 확인. 어허. 어느 쪽 우주를 선택하냐인데 사람은 하나만 죽는 게 낫겠지 뭐. 아야 아야. 하나 남았구나. 자, 끈다. 셧다운.
Ah, there you are. Welcome back. Ethan, how are we doing?
Research levels back online. Definitely some damage, but it could be a lot worse. We will have to replace a few robots.
Yes, well, that's a small price to pay, all things considered.
This is a lot to take in. Artifacts, multiple universes.
Look on the bright side, dear. Just imagine the papers you'll publish.
If anyone even believes this.
I am curious, though. Why did you decide to stay here, with us?
저쪽 세계에선 모두 죽었잖아.
Maybe so. Still, it must have been a hard decision. Our next supply ship will be arriving soon. I'll have a full report ready for them. For now, I'd like to extend our gratitude and what compensation I can offer for everything we put you through. Thank you. This has been a truly remarkable experience.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
뭐야? 연구소 조사하기. 그렇게 크진 않은가 본데. 그래서 여기 뭐가 있길래 여기 와달라 한 거냐? 이거 있었지. 볼테르. 프리즘 계획을 위해서만 제공된 극비 슈퍼컴퓨터다. 프리즘 계획. 발사 테스트가 오늘 실시된다.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA. I won't lie.
첫 중력 드라이브인가 보다.
Tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
나사에 가다. 오, 가보자.
Ready for touchdown.
전혀 지구 같지가 않다. 아, 그렇지. 이거 아침에 봤어야지. 해양 곡선. 아, 요렇게 가라고? 엘베 같은 게 있나? 여기 엘베 있다. 올라가 보자. 자, 나사에 대한 정보 수집. 전화기.
Rayman, station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. The recent delivery from Mars is...
화성에서 온
I was expecting
불온한
samples or
물건.
maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
오케이. 그럼 일단은 저 사람의 실험실을 찾아야겠네. 야, 무너졌는데? 와우. 와후. 과학자들은 역사상 처음으로 우리가 사랑하는 지구가 멸망할 것이라 예측했다. 숨 쉴 수 있는 공기가 중력권 밖으로 튕겨져 나가고 남은 인류는 전멸할 것이라는 것. 50년 후로 추정되며 개발 기관들은 인류를 다른 행성으로 이주시켜야 했다. 그랩 드라이브의 발명으로 인류는 앞으로 계속 번영할 수 있는 전망을 가졌다. 아, 이걸 챙겨갈 수 있어야지. 머큐리 우주복. 아니 저거 딱 입고 다닐 수 있어야지. 너무 슬프다. 되네? 머큐리 우주복. 오. 이건 다 챙겨. 이건 컬렉션이다. 프리즘 계획. 슈퍼컴퓨터 볼테를 이용한 프로젝트. 중력 자체를 끌어당기는 항공우주 프로젝트에 착수했다. 아야. 아따가. 따가워. 메모장. 뭐야 여기? 어? 여기 저런 게 들어있는. 일단 발견했어요. 유물이 여기 있네? 아, 여기가 몇 층이구나. 또 누구? 빅터 아이죠. 얘 왜 죽었대? 열쇠가 필요합니다. 일단 저거부터 보자. 프로토타입 드라이브.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa, and if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars, but I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first, but I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true.
자기 자신을 만나서 스타본 상태인 다른 애를 만나가지고
Earth's atmosphere sputtering her way
이걸
because
한
of what we
거고.
had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space.
꺼내자. 아티팩트 PSI.
Observation. Arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you've found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
야.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlock the secret of interstellar travel. At the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
설명해봐.
Every grav drive in the settled systems was built on technology that came from an artifact that was discovered on Mars. But these early drives shook the gravity field surrounding Earth. Eventually, the atmosphere started to slowly sputter away into space. That's why Earth is uninhabitable. The artifact gave the scientists a greater understanding of time and space, but not the wisdom to see where that would lead.
The settled systems wouldn't exist without the artifacts, in other words. We owe what happened here in NASA a great debt.
근데 이미 일어난 일이잖아. 그러면 뭐 다른 항성계에 있는 거지.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? And what gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
둘 다 잘못이지.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
For once, he's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
둘 다 그만.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait till you get there. Everyone deserves a shot at the final artifact.
아, 이 새끼들 쳤네? 근데 돈을 주고 튀었네? 뭐지? 마사다.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
뭐야 이거? 왜 날씨 왜 이래?
Well, you finally showed up.
No more words. Let's settle this.
준비됐나?
Oh yes, let's see how this goes.
Right, better engines.
Engine vaporized.
아이 쳤어 저 새끼. 야 일로와. 허접한 것.
Target engines are down. Setting down. Everything in the green.
옆에 저거 뭐야? 저거 헌터색 그 배 아니야? 부사? 아이 처리해야 돼. 가자. 이거랑 뒤져야지. 아유 참 무서워라. 떨어지고. 와. 내꺼. 신사원.
Death is only the beginning.
아, 또 나왔어? 아니 저건 용병이잖아. 뭐지? 아이 그만해. 요즘 왜 이래 자꾸. 너만 좀 일으켜, 미친놈아. 어딨어? 여기 있구나. 아, 딸려? 위치 바꾸기까지 하는구나. 어우, 귀찮네. 니가 나루토냐? 클립스 아이디 카드. 이건 뭐야?
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
에이? 일로 끌려 나오네. 얘네 쏠 수 있나? 가짜가 아니야? 나 이대로 가볼래. 궁금하다. 뭐 어떻게 된 거지? 뭐예요? 아, 고놈들이겠구만. 아야, 아파요. 방어막 비활성화. 이건가? 아, 따가라. 제어 터미널. 로봇. 자, 요거 내 걸로 바꾸고. 아, 해제 말고 취소. 대조정. 터렛. 재조정. 잘 됐고요. 크레딧. 전원 정리하라는 거지? 스위치 착. 일단 기지 열쇠. 아, 여기가 아니야? 여기구만. 이 무슨 자국일까요? 여기 이상한 자국이다. 이건 리액터고. 거의 엄청난 열인가 본데? 뭔가 있다는 건데 여긴 또 뭐야?
We have visitors! Vardek, you didn't tell me we have visitors.
We have visitors.
Welcome. What's mine is yours. Well, no, it's still mine, but you... Don't you?
뭐야? 왜 네가 그래요? 난 갈게. 아씨, 열로 끌려왔네요? 그래서 저기 뭐 있느냐? 뭐가 있길래 이 모양이야? 요 위에는 그냥 코발트고, 얘는 뭐야? 이테르뷴? 가보자. 되게 시작했을 때 그거 생각난다. 뭐예요 이건? 나 어디 끌려가요?
Come on, Rook. Come on. You can make it. Barely stepped on the juryman's road with us. Can't see another soul off to the void so soon. No. No.
다른 세계에서. 아이
I'll pour
버그.
one out to the blackest sea for you, Rook.
아이 나 여기 있는데. 놀라지 마.
What the? Crix's ghost? What kind of cruelty is this? This some starboard trick? Come to mock me before you twist the blade?
복장이 다르잖아. 아티팩트는 다중우주를 보여주고 있어.
Multiple universes? You're a visitor jumping through the gates of space and time?
컨스틸레이션 멤버를 잃는 건 힘들지만 이겨내라.
Not sure if you're just a reflection of a shattered brain, but okay. I get your meaning. Well, ghost from the other side. I'll keep what you said rolling around in my head for a spell. But for now, wouldn't mind if you gave me a bit. I just lost a friend.
딱히 상호작용은 안 되고, 요건 또 되는데? 나 가자. 저거 그거 아니야? 그 능력 주는 사원이 인근에 있는 그거 같은데? 최종 보스전이다 이건가? 아 궁금해. 여기로 올라가면 어떻게 돼? 야
Gaze into the abyss of the infinite.
진짜? 찡! 와씨. 아 설마 내거 장비 털어온 건가? 한 놈 나오면 한번 봐야겠다. 아이 미친 게임아. 아 맞네? 아 내가 이거 들고 있어서 이 모양 난 거야? 아 미친 게임. 아 개토라이트. 아 선 넘네? 내가 낀 잡은 그대로 나오는 거야? 아이 너무하잖아. 와씨 개또라이 같다. 아니 누구 생각이지? 아니 무탄 발사기만 들고 나오는 건 좀. 아 폭죽이에요. 가야겠다. 가야 돼 여기까지? 아, 이 새끼가 얘 어디 갔어? 정신없어. 일단은 복. 됐다. 아이씨, 본체를 정리하는 거였구만. 정신없었다. 그래서 화는 뭡니까? 이거 또 그거잖아.
Well, here we are, ready to kill each other for the artifacts. As always.
I'm sorry it's come to this.
둘 다 여기서 우주를 위해서는 없는 게 낫다.
Oh, I'm wounded.
Who controls the artifacts is the only thing that matters. I'm sorry.
아니, 나한테 털려놓고 이걸 왜 자꾸 들어오는 거야? 아, 부스트 뺏는 기술도 있나 보네. 뭐야? 어딜 끌고 들어온 거야? 쟤네 옷도 먹었어야 되는데. 어디 있어요? 그래서 뭐해요? 여긴 또 어디야? 아, 지하. 소리가 이건 네온인데? 여기 게임씨? 쟨 왜 거기 있냐 혼자? 소리가 이 새끼 또 내 분신 소환했나 보다. 좀 뻗어요. 뭐야? 어우 씨. 아티팩트. 준수한 폭력. 영원한 눈. 자, 인물 가져갑시다. 야야야야야야야야야야야야야. 아니 뭐에 걸린 거야? 가져가자 좀. 뮤. 나 어디로 끌려가요? 자, 일단 아밀러리부터 만들어 보자.
We did it! We have all the artifacts.
아티팩트 추가하기. 유니티로 점프할 수 있다. 다른 곳으로 그랩 점프를 하고 싶다면 아밀러리를 배에서 떼어내자. 좋아요. 나 일단 해볼래. 어차피 애들하고 대화해봤자 다른 우주 가면 어차피 저 애들은 없을 거 아니야. 그러면 이게 마지막이겠구만.
We're in orbit. What next?
일단 수동 조작 한 번 됐고요. 전기 넣으니까 바로 된다. 오, 어디 가는 거예요? 뭐예요? 다른 우주들? 와, 근데 개 이쁘다. 와, 이건 찍어놔야 돼. 요 스캐너는 안 되고 3인칭은 되고. 누구세요? 나네? 왜 내가 여기 있대?
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view.
내 목소리가 저래?
I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
그런 목소리가 아닐 텐데.
Everyone says that when they hear themselves for the first time. But no, you don't sound like this. At least, not this you. I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
잠깐 죽었어?
Do you feel dead? You are energy, and energy cannot be destroyed.
일단 할 수 있을 만큼 했고 할 수 없는 거는 안 했지.
That's good. You will need that clarity for what comes next. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you. That something that makes you unique amongst the infinite will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
그게 어떻게 변하는 건지 알 수가 없대. 그래서 아밀러리는 누가 만든 거지?
Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions. For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time. Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day you might even meet the creators, but not this day. As for the why, so that you could ask that very question, so that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysterious of the unending cosmos.
다시 태어난다고 했는데 죽는 것 아닌가?
Much like the death of a star creates new kinds of matter, so will the part of your being become fused with the unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity, right now. Go out into the stars.
가보자.
As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
이건 뭐야?
The Constellation membership who stays behind will in time publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, the Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for home out there in the stars.
아, 내가 했던 선택지들? 그럼 여긴 뭐야?
By defeating both the Hunter and the Emissary, the path to the Unity in this universe is left for the people of the settled systems to discover on their own, uninterrupted by powerful Starborn.
아, 스타본 다 죽여가지고 아무나 이제 저걸 할 수 있다고?
Once you are reborn, there is no going back.
여기는 아칸데 쪽은 이칸데였나 아칸데였나?
Your work with UC SysDef against the Crimson Fleet is a triumph of law over greed. The UC establishes greater security throughout the settled systems. Travelers throughout the stars will be safer.
그러면 여기는
Ryujin Industries mass produces the internal neuroamp, which becomes the killer device every negotiator, diplomat, and salesperson purchases. When people think of success, they think of Ryujin, whether they want to or not.
자, 그럼 저거 결과 한번 들어보자. 친구는 어떻게 된 거지?
The resurrection of the Asili species leads to a massive reduction in terramorph attacks across the settled systems. At the same time, the need to spread the Asilis far and wide increases cooperation between all the factions. Belief in the UC as the diplomatic leader of the settled systems grows.
테라모프를 할 수 있는 주권을 얻은 거군. 들어가 보자 이제.
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
이쁘긴 하다.